me throughout my pregnancy, and I thank God throughout even my labor. Even when you're at your lowest, remember you cannot go further than that. If you're given a battle, just face it as it is. Who's back? Hello honeys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're a new or a returning subby, so if you haven't subscribed yet to my channel, make sure to subscribe to my channel. I want you to repeat this. On this channel, I will be motivated, elevated, and educated. You did repeat that and you haven't subscribed yet, make sure to click on the subscribe button so that you can join the C family as the others have done. So today we are going to do a video on how to go and get through challenges. Challenges are part of life, and we can't we can't evade challenges. You know, we always have to go through challenges, and through challenges we grow, we get to where we want to go. So when you overcome a challenge, you always feel like there's nothing that you cannot do. Yeah, you're that person when you mseani. So make sure to watch this video till the end. I believe it will catapult you, it will motivate you if you're going through any challenge in life. So make sure to watch till the end. Yeah. And yeah, so let's get into it. First things first, we'll always give God credit. Allow God to be in your situations. Whatever challenges you're going through, allow God to be there. Because the moment God is in your challenges, baby, you will always succeed. You will always find a way of getting out of that rut, of that whatever you're going through. So allow God to be in your situations. If anything, you're able to work with Him, and you'll not go through it alone. You'll go through it with Him, and you'll not only go through the challenge, but you'll also get through the challenge. You get what I'm saying? Because I'm a witness. As I mentioned in my earlier video, God was with me throughout my pregnancy, and I thank God throughout even my labor. God was really prominent during that time, so I thank God for that. Another thing, have a fighter mentality. Tell yourself, I'm gonna make it. No matter what I go through, I'm going to go through this thing, and I'm gonna succeed. Always tell yourself that. The moment you talk to yourself, you know you are the only person who understands yourself better. You're the only person who knows what you're going through. So have a fighter mentality. Know that nobody else will fight for you. You're the only person who will fight for yourself. Not your mom, not your dad, not your spouse, not your partner, nobody. Not your friends, your best friend. You're the one who can always fight for yourself. So fight for yourself. Have a fighter mentality. You know what? You see how those army people go through a lot. Like, they are beaten, they go through a lot, but they still come out successful. Like, they will be beaten, they will have scratches all over their faces, whatever, but they still go through it. So have a what? Fighter mentality. Another thing is believe in yourself. Let me tell you, the moment you believe in yourself, I don't think there's anything that can put you down. Yes, there oftentimes, most of the time, sometimes, I don't know if oftentimes or sometimes, you get yourself in situations where you're feeling so discouraged. You feel like, what is this life? But believe in yourself. Even when you feel you're at your lowest, I remember hearing something. Even when you're at your lowest, remember you cannot go further than that. The only way you can go is up. And that was really making sense, because the moment you're down there, you can't go down more, you can only rise up. So take yourself up, dust up yourself, tell yourself, you know what, I'm gonna make it. It doesn't matter if I'm going through this phase, I don't even know what I'm going through, but you know what, I'm gonna make it. The moment you believe in yourself, and you know this life, you can't do it alone. That's why I'm telling you, do it with God. The moment you do it with God, you're able to go through circumstances. When you do it alone, you will get weary, you will get tired. But when you just leave it to God, even when you're weary, and tell God, God, I'm weary, I want you to come into this situation, he will for sure come into that situation. So make sure to do that. Another thing is accept you're going through a difficult time. So oftentimes you tend to, you don't want to accept that, Cillian, you're going through a difficult time. You who's watching me, you're going through a difficult time. You want to deny that, you know what, I'm well, there's nothing that I'm going through, I'm just okay. Accept you're going through it. Accept that this problem is taking a toll on me. The moment you accept is when you're able to seek help. You're able to go to a friend to talk to, a therapist. You're able to talk it out. As for me, when I'm going through a challenge, I'll accept, at this time I'm feeling so low, there's so much on my plate, and I don't know how I can handle it, and I don't know, but God will always win. And I know when I talk to this friend, he or she might not give me the solution, but even when they lend me a listening ear, I'll be able to release. The moment you release. And one thing about having going through challenges on your own, they always tend to, how will I put it, like they're controlling you. You see, when you have something in your mind and you don't tell anybody else, it tends to make you feel weak. And like, how will I put it, for instance, you're going through a situation and a thought is in your mind and you have not told anybody else, it will take control of you. But the moment you put it out there, you know what, it's half solved, and it doesn't have power as much as it was having when it was within you, when you hadn't told anybody else. I don't know if I'm making sense. I know I'm making sense, and I hope you're understanding. So share your problem, because the moment you keep it to yourself, it's just taking a toll on you. It's controlling you. It's making you feel weak. It's making you feel like, you know what, you have nothing. You know what, let me tell you, I'm the one who is ruling this situation. But rule your mind. Don't let your mind rule you. Rule your mind. Learn to regulate your mind and tell it, you know what, you're not gonna control me, and I'm gonna win in this situation. And with that, I promise you'll be able to go and get through that challenge. So learn to control your mind. Another thing is, and this is just the last one, this was just something I just wanted to put out there. I wanted to encourage you that you going through a challenge is not the end of the world. Yes, you're going through it, but you will get out of it. I know you'll get, and you'll come comment here and say, Cillian, I know I was going through this, but I got out of this. So make sure to affirm yourself. Tell yourself, I'm a fighter. I am going to make through. I don't know what I'm going through, but God, I know you're in control. I don't know what this thing is teaching me, but I feel like I'll be the best warrior. And you know how I remember I saw something, the way people say the greatest battles are given to the strongest soldiers. Yeah.